We got coyotes, deer, fisher cats, all kinds of wildlife. He's waiting for me patiently to throw him that one right there. And I'm going to come out here and I'm going to hit from up here. 30 yards all downhill. We're going to have a good time. Just hang out and see the range session unfold. How's that sound? Perfect. I'm in if you're in. Sound good? Okay. Hope we're not getting too much reverb here. I racked them all up. We're ready to go. Just gonna have to throw a few to Monty in between, but we should be okay. Wow, we're losing a lot of the hole. That's crazy how much that moved. Get going. I'm the Golf Alchemist, for those of you just joined us. Sorry, I gotta entertain the dog and I wanted to light a stogie. Coming your way is Monty down the hill. Let's see if this contraption works. 56-degree in hand, which I don't like hitting near the dog, but that should be in the hole for the first one. .56, right in, right in. Nice and controlled swings. Come on, buddy, you gotta drop it. He's not gonna move, so this is gonna go right to it. Ooh, too much of a line drive there. Monty, you gotta drop it. Get over that rock, it might make it. Oh, it never really turned home. Come on, buddy. Damn. Yard sale, fucking shit everywhere on that one, Monty. Get out of here. Wow. Can you tell he's had a long winter? How rude. I don't know. More efficient without it. Turn home. Wow, that's pretty good though. Shout out Extra Tough for these awesome golf shoes. I'm gonna put one in though, real quick. And then just make subscribers out of you if I put it in though. This is about 20 yards plus downhill. The rock is at the perfect point. I don't even want to speak on the tree because then usually when I say it, I end up finding it. Good boy, can you drop it? Oh! This falls off here. Style points for that stall. You can get it. All right, let's see if I can focus and put one in for you. Nice stock shot, straight through it, straight back. I just try to tuck her up close, and then the ball does the rest. And then the ball does the rest. That's a beautiful swing, Ross. That's more like you. That's okay. It's not ideal, though. That's perfect if it gets there. A little longer than you'd like, but I guess if we're going all downhill, you want to be putting uphill. Yeah, the dog's driving me nuts. I just buried my grandmother, and I wanted to come out here and be peaceful and hit a few balls. Sorry if I'm not as talkative, but we're gonna put one in for you. I know I can do that. I should probably start calling my shots out here. We'll do a little draw if Monty ever lets go of that. Get it out of the way. Little baby draw. I swear the fade's the better one, but little baby draw. And it'll just eventually bite and go in. Little baby draw, that's it. Nothing baby about that. I don't like the 56 for this situation though. So I'm gonna switch to the 60 degree. This is the club I'd use at this type of range because I can hit so many different shots with it. Let's try a little draw now. I just got so much better touch. What a high draw. Well, the ground's firming up a little bit. It was real soft the last couple days. There's a rock there, but that's perfect. It really is. That'll settle down nicely, pup. So will that, if it makes it. Oh. There's too much like earth that's just not very true here. A lot of undulation and dirt and mud. We're just trying to have distance control. Like that to the rock. Like that mud slowed that down a little more than it should have, but that was a very well one. Let's go up and through the slingshot tree and in. Or should have it. Because it was chunky and gross. I'm being terrible right now. That's kind of the idea that you want, but you want to really pull it through. Turn. I think it's a fade today, per usual for me lately. Fade's like where all my power comes from anyway. I like the fade in golf. That's where I get the most action on the ball too. These little fades, one of them will go in. Watch, ready? We'll aim it a little more left. I wanted to come home, but that was too hot. That's better. That's in the hole. That's a putt for birdie at the very least. Can we do it twice in a row? Even better, twice in a row. I don't like darts. Can we just continue to walk it home and be the athlete I know I am and recreate it till it goes in and make it better and better each time? I think I'm capable. You guys might not, but I'll make a believer out of you. If it goes in the next 5, you subscribe. Oh, geez, I needed a few more Jimmy legs and it was in. Too chunky, that will never make it. That's gross, getting too cute, but that's how you find the touch. Oh, that was an inch away from perfect. And I don't like being on the right side of that rock. Another one, a couple inches from victory. I think this is ball 5. You gotta subscribe if it goes in. Tried to carry the hole there. That's bullshit. That dog fucking sucks, I'll tell you sometimes. Destroyed my beer. But I love him. All right. If I put one in these next 5, you guys have to subscribe. If you haven't already. We're really flirting with being perfect over that rock, which means the tree is next. The tree is next. Wow, why am I short? Don't be afraid to hit it. Now you're long. That's a lot better, but I'm trying to just not hit that tree. And that's probably the problem. Get in. That was really good. We could be happy with that every time. Through the slingshot tree, just a nice. Get over it. That's in. Yeah, that's putting for birdie material every time right there. Missed it, but it's still good. Oh, never mind. The tree came into play. Told you I'd find it. That's in, though. Almost dunked it. Turn. See, the mud's like a dead spot. I wish I was putting onto a real green. We're getting there, though. A couple springs away, I think, from having full maintenance done. But we're on the green. And if you're dealing with a tree monster like this, I think that's the shot. Where you just kind of stick one like that and it'll at least get under it. But I would never try to flirt with this tree in the height like I'm doing with these high draws. I would never try that. Even if I can make it work consistently, my move would be through the dog, even though I almost killed you, buddy. What do you want? I can't see it. Then you already messed up my whole setup here, pal. What's up? Where did it go? I don't see it. Where is it? Where is it, Monty? I don't see it. Where'd it go? There's so many different colored balls. Oh, I found it. I got it. So many orange and yellow and red balls. I couldn't see it. Drop some love if you found me from my YouTube short that's blowing up right now. That's in the hole. That's in the hole. If it had the legs, it would have made it, huh? I don't know. I'm all around it, and I'm usually happy with that. So the fact that I can even hit the ball and it goes straight is a victory in and of itself. The fact I get this unnecessary spin that I don't want is another story. But I really do believe I can throw it right at the pin with the best of them. And that rock being right in play, it's something I can't. Oh, it was chunky, but it's going to work. I can't help, because I promise you that rock, like if I want to hit, I'm going to bear down, focus, and hit that nice. It'll hit that rock, or it would have been at it. And I'm getting way too much action lately. That's why I want to hit a fade. At least the fade, I can carry it through that gap. If it sits down, so what? I really should just be trying to go right after it like that, huh? I don't get it. That fucking tree. Get through that tree. You gotta get it to get through the tree, but also stop on a dime. So how do you do that, right? I like the fade. A nice, soft, high fade. might not carry the distance, but at least I'm playable. That's one I can tuck in for sure. I'm going to do that. I'm going to tuck in a nice high fade. I'm going to get low on it. And I'm going to get it to turn back to the hole this way. Oh, that was fucking beautiful. Fuck that tree. Turn. That's gross. I'm going back to the drawing board because I don't like that. My draw is probably so ugly, but I can make it work. Like, that's fucking perfect, isn't it? Am I doing something wrong? It wants to sit down and stop, though, if I hit it correctly. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. I just need to throw it straight at that rock. Like that. But if it clears the rock, then I'm truly in business. Like, you see how that one stomped on a dime just before it? If I can get that one to get over the rock, I'm really cooking with gas. But instead, I just drop these beautiful little dimes because I'm afraid to swing fully and hit the tree and do that and put it in off the bank. But I don't want a bank shot touchdown. I want to do it for real. Just not be afraid of the tree and drop one right on the green. Notice how we pushed up a few more feet. That's perfect if it isn't into traffic, which makes it not perfect. Hey, handsome boy. Daddy's just hitting golf balls into other golf balls that would normally go in the hole after hitting 30 or 40. What am I, bear? Go grab me a beer. Can you do that? Go get a beer, quick. Timmy's in the well and he needs a beer. It's just so funny how the game works. How about under the tree and in? Almost walked that little faderooski home. Under the tree and in. Turning right again. See how I know what I'm going to do with it? How about this one? Turning left under the tree. I punched another one out of the way. Turning left. Get through and you could be the guru. It's a beauty, realistically, right? And then we'll go over the tree. Into the tree. Over the tree and into the tree. Oh, that's it. I just thought that was going to be sticky, icky, icky. That tree, you guys. Golf Alchemist. 5 more and you're subscribing right here if they go in. All right? Watch me walk that one home. Watch me walk it home. That's 3 right there. Or was it 4? Who's counting? Are you counting? I could be. That's carried to the hole and in. Wow. Should I just do the guaranteed go in and hit it like that? And eventually one of them just makes it over the rock and goes in, but isn't very stylish. Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to be unstylish. Billie Eilish. You know what I mean? I want to get the style points. I want to hit the fucking fade. It goes right back towards the hole and in. Like that. The old fade. That gets there. Oh, God. I'm going to fucking take a masonry bit to that rock this winter and fill it with water and let ice crack it. And then I'm going to cut this fucking tree down and rip all my hair out, what's left of it. Like, this is painful. Come on. Show a little focus for the people watching at home. Drop where you're watching from. That's it, right? That's it, right? I'm just going to have to fly it right in on the fly. What do you guys think? 5 shots to fly it home? Right into the hole? 1 hop maybe? That could get there. There's just too much traffic. I've had at least 2 that had a chance. Cost by traffic. Like that didn't have a chance, but if it hit traffic, I wouldn't have said, oh, the traffic had a chance. There we go. There we go. Turn. All right. Fade. Under the tree. Under the bridge downtown is where I hit my fade. Na, 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 na. Why couldn't that go in? Like that, why didn't that go in though? You know what I mean? That should. Turn. Don't worry, we're pretty stocked up, so we're just gonna keep dumping over buckets until we get one in for the 4 people here watching from home. Here you go, Nana. What do you say? I'll put one in for you or die trying. Looks like I'm dying trying. Rumble, bumble, stumble. Ready? How about a nice pop-up for you? I'm going to try to hit it to heaven and you just dunk it. All right, I'm going to hit it up to you and you're going to hit me with an assist. All right, Nana's going to have an assist on this one. How about an assist? Run your ass off like I think you're gonna. I like the runner. How about another runner? That should run too. Instead of having the action of the bite. Let's get it through that tree. It's like what you need to do, but... Oh, no. Imagine that. I've hit about 300 and you haven't seen me do that once. What's that say? Am I bad or good? I'm bad. This tree sucks. I suck today. All I can think about is my grandmother in that casket. But I'm trying to put one in because I told her I would. Because that's my goal. Live better for her. 5 more. If I get one in, you guys got to subscribe for that because I've been grinding. Let's go. Come on, Nana, with the assist. Thank you for putting it back in there. Hit that subscribe button. 2 in a row. Not even going to stop the pace. Just going to keep throwing darts. And it's going to stay strictly fades. You can catch one in the comments for talking shit because we just got one in. Hit that subscribe button. Like, follow for more, as they say. Well, one little high draw for the kids. Won't hurt. Wasn't that beautiful? Oh, fucking... I'm not going to stop hitting them till one of them's bad. High draw for the kids. I guess that's what the people want. That's perfect if it doesn't hit the tree. Wow, they had a chance of clipping the pin. Turn. Turn. It's funny, when I try to take the draw out of it, it finds the tree. Or maybe almost dunks the pin. Tell me how close that was in the comments. Centimeters, inches, millimeters. trying to send one at you guys. How close was that to hitting the camera? That's such a gross chunk of the ball that it's like, shouldn't even be hitting it. A little focus for you guys. Make it pretty. High draw in the cup. Oh. All right, maybe I don't try to dunk it and I just do high draw. Look at that. It wanted to make it to the cup so bad with that spin. It was knocking shit out of the way like battle bots. I love that. Maybe don't cross your body so much when you do it and stay finished straight through and it might go straight. That's just a thought, Ross. Like that. That's a lot better. Wow. How we doing? Should I hit some from here? I think I'm going to clear a few of these out of the way. I just run them all back down where I can actually pick them all up in one place. This makes it a lot easier, to be honest. Just running them down to this rocks that I have set up by that camera. You can hear it clank off them. Actually, I don't think you can because the microphone's on me. I'm not sure how that actually works. But I had a tough day today. I had to bury my grandmother. My Italian side was like everything. The matriarch of our family made us spaghetti meatballs every Sunday. We had family dinner. And so I apologize if I'm not as talkative. But I did want to come out here and hit balls. I figured, why not have you guys with me? Because that's what I do now, as I document this. I'm not super mad, to be honest, because a lot of these are like, at the end of the day, if I have an 8-foot putt, and when I'm 30 or 40 yards away, usually it's a birdie, I'm really happy about this. My game's grown exponentially. Hope the microphone didn't pick that up, but I just ripped ass. Wasn't quite accidental, but I wasn't trying to fucking have it happen. Look at that, though. Out of about 50 balls, we put one in. We can leave the day happy knowing that, because every time I come out here, I'm pissed. Sometimes I've gone on 2 stream droughts, but if I had 100 balls, I should put one in any condition. That's how I feel. But if the hole was on the rock, you would make it every time. I agree with Brandon Johnson to the fact that he don't even know. It's so crazy. Like, I get cooked by this thing. And there's rocks everywhere. The one that really hurts is like ones in the ground that you don't even see. But that's awesome. I'm happy you guys are having a good time with that because that's so funny to me. All right, let's see. Let's get back on it. I'm going to grab a drink. Drop what you guys are watching from in the chat. Send this to a friend. I need the valid public watch hours in the worst way. Oh. Oh, heavy keys. Wow. Yeah. Today was a long day. But I always find coming out here and just hitting golf balls, even before I was ever talking to you guys in the process, I find a lot of solace out here. It's my favorite place to be. Besides the beach with my family, over on the golf course. Actually, this is probably still number one. I have a way better time here than I do on the golf course. Let's see if I can't make some magic happen. How about 1, 2, and 3 of the stream? Well, we already have 1 in, but 2 and 3 would be cool. I'm not mad at that. That's perfect. Or that. Or that. Like, that's a beauty. Who's mad at that? That's hit a little too hot, but it's right at it. Turning right. Oh, you see that? It wanted to. Turning right, which isn't what you want. How about some height? Oh! That hit the rock directly in front of the mat and still skimmed the flag. That's in. Thank you guys for tuning in. That's in. Or maybe it's not. Are we live for that? Yeah. That's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm so bad. That's pretty damn good too. Let's see why we can't keep doing that. That was a little hot. Oh, it stayed on the rock. I'm going to say that had some spin. I'm going to say that had some spin. I had some spin on it. Maybe we're going to get one of these to really stick. Get one of these to really stick. That wasn't it though. It was so choppy. Well, I'll tell you, Jim. He's got 23 yards downhill. And Jet's got a suicide lead, and I wouldn't be surprised if we were to see some fireworks here today. They don't see him. They don't see him. Jet's got a suicide lead. They don't see him. The Jet stole home. The Jet stole home. Yeah. Watch this shit. Oh, man. That don't make you want to grab a bush or a pass or pat blue ribbon after you put one in like that onto the green. This is all downhill, by the way, you guys. Like, it's fucking nuts. Like, I know I'm better than most with just one hand. I wanted to try something, actually, on this stream. What is cross grip? Is it this? I feel like I'd be good at it. If I ever got the feel for it, I feel like I could run one on with the cross grip. But I don't know if it's for me. I also think somebody told me about shaft lean once, and I have so much shaft lean that I've ruined my game. Let me know in the comments. Oh, that's gross. None of these are even close. I'm not focused at all. I'm sorry. Turn. I'm happy we put one in. I told my Nana we'd do that for. We just buried us to Golf Alchemist. If I get this in, you gotta subscribe. Having a tough day. Alright, but the next 4 of these go in, y'all have to subscribe, alright? One of these is gonna run right in. And I want you to say that you was here to see it. High draw. Turn. I like the high draw. I like the high draw too. Where's the fucking spot that you have to land this? Like there? That skimmed the tree on the way down, so it's got to be about as close as you can do it. If that's really the shot, I fucking hate it. Because I know I'm going to hit that tree so many times trying to recreate it. That really is it. Alright, wide fade. Them 2 branches got to go. I'm gonna climb that thing with the clippers one of these weekends when it's nicer. Alright, ready? Low little line drive, bites and fades right in the hole. Alright, low line drive that bites and fades in the hole. Next 10 shots, you gotta subscribe. Alright? And if I do the draw version, that counts too. Like that. God, I must look terrible right now, but I'm not. Had a long fucking day. You know what I need? I need to shout out our sponsors, Past Blue Ribbon. Soon to be Lab Golf too. Once I start going live and draining putts, and they see what an asset I could be to their team. I'd like to be able to be the first YouTuber to offer shares in this channel. Like if I was making so much money I didn't know what to do with, I'm not gonna double down and sell you guys more courses. I'd like to be able to share money. Because I already have everything I need here. Land in the home's like kind of where I'm at. I just would like to play golf and give back to the people that gave it to me, you know? I appreciate every one of my viewers. And I think that's more than most people could say. Let's put this one in for our viewers at home. Off the wood works. You know what? How about this? Go wide and tie it and fade it back to the hole. Just like that. Ready? Wide and tight. We're going to fade it back to the hole. Ready? Turning. High draw. I think we should just hit some high draws because they're my fucking favorite to hit. And almost get in every time. That's a pretty good high draw, right? Look at the fucking spin on that thing. That's a high draw in the hole. Jeez. I fucking love high draws. I spin that one way too fucking far. That was a high fade. 0 commitment. In the hole. Just trying to hit a high draw. I got 4 balls left for I have to re-rack. Subscribe if it goes in. Or breaks the camera. One of the two. Alright, we got 1 left before I re-rack them. And it's in. I re-rack them. I'm not walking down there. Got a whole other bucket for you. Drop some locations. Where are we watching from? Comment. Shit on me. Please. Keep this thing alive. Tell me I'm terrible. But we all know that's not true. I'm just inconsistent. Just like the rest of you. Oh, that was terrible, though. What's funny is sometimes you think it's terrible and it's like one of the greatest shots you've ever hit. That's in. See, if I'm not planning a shot, I gotta say stock shot. Hey, if the rock was the cup as a comment right now, I would have 100 in. I've never heard a truer word spoken in my life. But I also, it's like, what would it be being out here without the challenge? I wouldn't be able to hit this shot like that without this challenge. And I'm going to do that, but I'm going to keep it to the right this time. That's fucking gross, you guys. I don't know what's happening. I'm going to try to thump one up and in. Because if I usually can't find it, that's something I like to do. I did everything I could to not hit the exact same shot as far as line of shot, but I got the same shot and distance doing something different, so let's try the same thing but different. All right, we found the right side of the mat with that. That's happier. That should feel real good. Oh my God, if the rock was, I should put the hole where the rock is. I bet that I couldn't find it then either. Look at me. Can you guys tell I'm on fucking tilt? Anybody play poker? That's it. Well, that's what you're looking for anyway. Got a really tough wind. Let's hit a fade into it. High fade into the wind. Pull it back home to the hole. That sounds cool to me. That tree. How did it even get through it? Oh. Ready, guys? I'm gonna switch clubs and try something different. Give me a Louie off the tree. I'll take any kind of help and bounce we can get. Wow, that's really right at it. Okay. That's truly off the tree. All right, guys. 5 balls. I need some followers. One of them's going in. I'm going to knuckle down for you. Put one of these balls in that hole. You ready? Here we go. There's one good bit at it. Another good bit at it. Let's go with a draw. That tree is my arch nemesis. That was pretty good for the 56 there. See, that what I'm supposed to do? Just feel like I'm being lazy? Because when I feel like I'm being lazy, I hit some great golf shots. Just very lackadaisical, like, hey, I can do this. Just hit it. And then it goes in the hole. That's what's weird about the golf game. I think we all overthink it. You know, I'm trying to do so many different things instead of just going and hitting the ball as hard as I think I need to hit it. And just seeing what happens. It really is funny, the game like that. Like, that's perfect. That doesn't go in. I don't think I have a chance at a second one today. That's perfect. Goal. Come on. Go for gold. Last ball. I'm done. If this goes in, you guys love me and you subscribe. Damn, that was really pretty good. How do you end on that? Because it was a good one, but I want to put one in. And I feel like I'm knocking on the doorstep. So I have to hit the rest of this tray or make one. If I make one before it's down to the last ball, somebody in here subscribes that wasn't even gonna. How's that sound? Good? That sounded like agreement. And I'm knocking on the tree ski, so this shouldn't be a hard thing for you to win the bet of not having to subscribe. But you might forget that I'm a gamer and I'm not going to give up. And if I have even a 0.1% chance, you don't want to bet against me. Because I'm the type of guy that might just come out and surprise you. Alright, if one of these goes in, you have to subscribe. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And this is the one that makes them believers? No. We're close though. I want to keep going. It's starting to feel nicer when my back's tight. That could be good too. Turning right and you're gonna. Turn right and you're the one. Oh. We like to turn it left to right. That's perfect. Maybe just don't carry the full distance, Ross. And then that happens. Okay, so meet that in the middle. All right, we gotta go a little further than that. That's it. That's it. What a hardcore bounce that took when it made it to the mud, huh? I'd say that's a beautiful golf shot though, folks. Just like that one and the one before it. They're all landing right where they want to be. I'm not going to have 30-foot putts, but anything under 8 feet's okay. That's perfect. Don't hit the tree. Fucking bitch-ass motherfucker, huh? Get in for the kids. Come on! I'm going to make a believer out of somebody who hung around long enough to see this happen, and it's going in. Come on. That's not a bad golf shot. Look at it. It's a downhill course, and that is sitting 2 feet behind it with an uphill putt. Are you okay? Because I'm not. Now I'm finding that tree. There it is. What do you have to do, huh? Like a cool move after, and then it goes in? I don't get it. That's another fucking 2-foot uphill putt. Sorry that hurt your ears. Get in. Not quite a 2-foot uphill putt, but still spectacular, really. I don't know anything about golf either. I just know how to make good contact with a ball and a bat. That's why it's Golf Alchemist. Get in the hole for the kids at home watching. Sad that I can't put a second one in the stream. Did I just do that? I've never shown raw emotion. It doesn't reward you on the golf course. Draw one in though and you can feel better. I think I gotta do that now. I gotta do the old low draw. Whoa. Heaven, let your light shine down. That's another one in the bunker, but that's pretty good. Ready? It's in. That's in. All right. TV timeout. I'm fucking bullshit. I forgot I grabbed another beer. More than just one. All right, we got 3, 6, 9, exactly 12 balls left. Call this 13 the money ball to leave an impression on you. I mean, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, this thing's like 15 to 20 yards to that rock. Everything's downhill, undulation, unforgiving. The entire course is really a hazard. But we're out here, and we're just trying to make it happen. Hi, everybody. Wow. Yeah, I'm fucking telling you. Like, look how close that is. You kidding? This is bull. Alright, we're going to try and just knock a couple home for you guys. See what we can't make happen. You know the rules, though. If you're new, you sub. The 14 in here, probably pretty consistent. I appreciate you. I really do. 6 likes, 14 people in here. That means at least a few of you had to have not liked it. Can you guys hit the like button if you're in here? Tap that like. Let me see that thing go up. Oh, now 2 of you left. I hate being told what to do. Hit the like button if you're in here. There's 12 years and I see 6 likes. There we go. That was cool. I saw a like thing. Oh, I appreciate everybody in here, though. I really do. I'm going to try to go nuts and put a couple more in for the kids at home watching all around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Step right up to see the amazing ball whacker guy. Here we go. All right, 3 has just joined in. Don't run away. I'm walking up the hill. It's 25 yards downhill the whole way. And I'm going to use my 60 degree. I'm going to pitch one in, and I'm going to make you hit that like, and I'm going to make you hit that subscribe button. How's that sound? Good? Good to you? Good to me? For you, for me, for lol, like Mickey Wood. All right. I'm going to try and do a high draw through that slingshot tree. Yeah, I hate to say that those balls settled it down, but that's what we're looking for. Get in. We made believers. Oh, come on, you guys. I think that should be worth half a like or half a sub or something. If you could give me half a sub like we were buddies and we were down the beach, you'd do it right there. Oh, that was almost worth the full sub yet again. Turning home too much. Get in. Please get there. Come on! My cousin thinks he could do this in 30 balls. It's hilarious to me. This is what you call a flow state, ladies and gentlemen. Golf Alchemist in his official flow state. Just walking him home. This one's going to go back to the hole anyway. Like a rotary phone, which my grandmother used to have dialed. Turn it in. Turn it in. High draw. Into the hole in the air. Oh, just another one. That's just a nice 2-foot putt. I'm a fucking birdie machine today. Birdie machine today. I really am. I am so dialed. Like I'm more dialed than a payphone. Like I'm getting usage. And that tree doesn't even change things because those are beautiful shots. The tree is just one more challenge. Like, this shit is unbelievable. Ready? I'm only gonna hit a couple neon balls. Pretend I have this many left. Okay, if one of these comes close, buzzes the tower, or even goes in, you have to sub. Because I've been so dialed, it's just sickening to be running them onto that little green and not get any love from the chat. Like, this should go in the hole. Another one right off the back of the green. The 1 foot by 1 foot green here. All downhill. I missed that. I missed that too. And it might go in. That's what's funny about the game of golf. But you have to believe or else you'll never achieve. Get in the hole, finally. That's worth a sub, you guys. I have 2 left. But it's worth a sub. The action I've been... Oh my God! The action I've been putting on these balls. What I've been giving you. The quality. The content. The skill. The Pabst Blue Ribbon chugging competition I have with myself daily. Jesus turned water into wine, and the Golf Alchemist turned a football playing baseball player into a golfer who's about to be at least single digits in his handicap. I'm an 11.9 and I don't play enough, but now, since I built this setup, I've shaved strokes. This is our year, and no one's gonna stop me, because I can't stop grinding. And I'm gonna put a high draw in there, whether you like it or not. And if I have to drill a hole through that tree that only a golf ball can fit through, I will. But something tells me, after running another one like that, I'm knock, knock, knocking on the fucking door. Hey, 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 yeah. Oh, that's it. That's it. Too much spin the wrong way. Turn. See that weird getting handsy bullshit instead of being on top of it like... Wouldn't that have been pretty if there wasn't like a weird little lip separating the two? I love that. How about I go left to right instead? I'm gonna put one of these in, and I don't have many left. So do you believe that I can achieve? Because I believe. Even after another one like that, left another 2 feet behind the hole on a downhill putt. Now I'm putting uphill. You don't believe? I wouldn't believe either because that tree sucks. But I believe I'll come damn close before I'm done. At the very least. At the very least, before I'm done, I'm going to buzz that tower one more time or I'm going to roll it in. Oh, that made me want to get upset. I didn't want him to get upset since I first started playing golf. Thin, but it wins. Oh, that's terrible. Turning right. It's another pretty one. Let's do some fades. That's too thin. You're picking up, Ross. Stay down. And that'll go home. Wow, if that rock was a cup, I'd be a millionaire. Or at least I'd be the greatest golfer to ever live, if that's what I was aiming for. How about one more for the last one? How hard did that ride against the fence to be like, no, I'm not going to go home to the hole. I'm going to end on that, you guys. You don't have to flood out. Oh, should we cheat up a little? I forgot about these. I'm going to cheat up. I wanted to hit it off of here. You guys are getting bonus content, but I'm not so sure you can even see me. Can you? Let me see. Can they even see me over here? Chat, can you see me? I don't know if you can. That's a fucking beauty, Ross. Can the chat see me? Do I even care if they can see me? I mean, I care because those are my people, but still, like, I'm out here for me at the same time. And I'm putting that one in, so maybe I should just walk this one home. Lots of small tap-ins. What'd you guys think? Not a bad little setup. I appreciate the 60 is still in here. Arizona, what's up? Brandon Johnson, you're my fucking favorite. I hope you're still in here. I hope you're subscribed. We're going to have to chat later. I got to figure out how to send somebody a free t-shirt. But yeah, this is like the land we got, boys and girls. We got a lot more coming. Look at these fake clouds. But yeah, this is the spot. You know, we come here all the way up there. Also, I'm not responsible for broken windows. That's my insurance policy. What do you guys think? Will it hold up in court? But yeah, this is all us. And we go live daily. Can hit a full P wedge in the backyard. So this is the spot. This is the carnage. I kicked a lot of these down here. It's not like the Sandlot. Like, I don't miss that much that we could play forever. But I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, am I up north? Oh, you're in there, Brandon. Yeah, I'm in northern Massachusetts, northeast, so I'm about as far northeast as you can get up here. The weather's fucking been brutal. It's still cold. We actually just buried my grandmother today. This was like, we had all the wake and everything, so I came out here after all that to decompress and hit some balls. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. It was a really shitty day for me, so anybody new, welcome. It's not always this, I don't know. I just didn't feel like I felt like myself after having buried Nana today, so I just didn't want you guys to think that this is the normal tone or pace of my channel. But we come out here all the time. We hit golf balls from this little platform. Broken. I love that. But yeah, no, you guys, I appreciate you. I really do. And we'll be doing this more. I need these valid public watch hours because I'm a real channel. Dude, 100 degrees. I appreciate you for saying that, Brandon. 100 degrees is crazy, though. I was out in Vegas. I've been out in Cali. I've lived in Key West in the summer, and that's brutal. But yeah, like that whole Vegas thing, like I get it. It's dry heat, but at nighttime when it's a million degrees, it's crazy. Dude. I think I do a pretty good Adam Sandler. Yeah, no, because he's from New Hampshire, I think, Brandon. I'm happy to have you on the team. I imagine you're subscribed now. I'm classic. We have a good time out here. Dude, wicked good golfer, kid. Just kidding, no. But we're trying. We put one in this stream. Actually, no, we put two in, but yeah, no, we're going to be clearing all this out, and I want this to eventually be like, I don't know if you could, I can't stream horizontally, but I want the rest of it to be like that little piece of turf mat that I used to hit off that I took the hole saw to and put a cup in. There's a cup there. I don't know if you can see it. There's one over here where that flag fell halfway down. Like, it's a little bit of a white trash setup, but it's legit. You know, the heat's all well and good until you have to work outside. That's kind of the way I feel about those places. If you got a sweet gig and you're in the AC, Brandon, you're winning, you know? But, no, not me, man. Oh yeah, no, dude, that's kind of like the thought. It used to be over here between like these two trees. Like this is the new ball of briars that my girl actually just recently cleared. But I used to have a little spot between these two trees, and that's where it started. I kind of hit a little bit from here. I put that. That's kind of what I was thinking, right? Like have this be the main focal point. This is all the green. You know what I mean? I'll sort of fix the undulation to the best of my ability and bury the rocks and put like a nice turf area, like 20 or 30 by 30 type thing. Hey, these came from a man who passed away and his family didn't care to keep them. And a friend of mine was like, hey, you like golf? Look at this listing on Facebook. And I drove there. I took his trash barrels and I filled them. He was like a maintenance guy at a golf course near like where I grew up. And it was amazing because I thought it was wild to think like, it was like the Sandlot when I went to this guy's dumpster. It was unbelievable. Yeah, but if you play the game of golf, just walk along the sides. If you got a course where a lot of righties play, you just go like this and go, like my backyard, watch. We'll just walk up and I'll find one. Oh, what's that? Oh, hey. Yeah, absolutely. You got to take them when they're for free. This place like literally is a golf course now. I even train the grass to not grow. And I don't mean the fact that it's all ghetto and bullshit. I just mean the fact of like, I trained it to not grow high by cutting it with like real mowers. Like I can't afford the Toro $30,000 pro backyard mower, but I can hit it with an old school reel mower from like 1930 when my grandmother was born. And it actually, look at it, I mean shit. It keeps it pretty low. It's almost even with that mat. Like you can see that, like it never really, it kind of stays dormant, which is cool. But yeah, this whole place, look at it. My land kind of ends over there towards that side, but it goes way back this way. Like I'm trying to have a legitimate par 3 in the backyard and have my boys play it, you know? I'm the type of guy that I want to share it with everybody. I think maybe that's why I'm on YouTube. But yeah, we have the bees over here. We're going to have some wildflowers. This place is going to be Augusta Trashional on another level. We're going to put the real Augusta touch on the Augusta Trashional aspect of it. But this little fucking 30-foot span right here should be a green. Like I've had little ghetto holes, we'll call them, all over this property. Like this one I just pulled the flag out of. That's like a hole that's no longer in use. But this is all downhill. Look at the undulation. My cousin goes, I could put one in 30 balls there. I'm like, all right. Well, we played in the tournament together and you struggled, so I beg to differ. But yeah, we recently cleared this. Like, my guy was saying is like, I picture it as being, that's the main green. And then you come over here with the boys, right? And then, hey, you stop, you have a seltzer. Just kidding. And then you're playing full on, like, uphill. I got a video on it. To like a reverse pin over a rock. I don't ever want to move those two rocks. I think they're just so perfectly placed, but I have a lot of big things planned for this. And what's wicked cool is you guys and all these YouTubers that like to hang out with me, you guys are going to help fucking pay for it realistically, but indirectly, not even out of your own pocket. I'm going to be able to take the views and turn at least this into something wicked fun for all of us. And I want to give back. I'd like to do fucking profit sharing. If my YouTube ever became for real, I'd like to treat it like a company. Give back to the people that watch me and have a good time because they like my golf content and think I'm an idiot or laugh with me or laugh at me. I don't care. But I'm happy I got to talk to you guys. I appreciate that, Jim and Dana. Yeah, no, I like the rocks. Don't worry. Don't get me wrong. Like, this stuff has to stay. But I just don't want, like, I want to be able to land something. Like, that one right behind the pin and everything's crazy. I'm on Instagram and TikTok and all that, but YouTube's really been my bread and butter. I get a lot more response on here, and it all started because the kids dared me to, you can't go live. You need to get 50 subscribers. I go, I'll get that in a day. It took me forever. But now I'm lighting it up. I got you guys stopping in and I'm having a great time doing it. I don't know. I always talk to myself anyway. They say it's okay to talk to yourself. It's only crazy if you start responding. So I think I'm good there. But yeah, no, YouTube's kind of where I live. This is my spot. We hang out here. I got more balls than the movie The Sandlot. We could play forever type vibes going on. I got lots of land and fake clouds that need to be cleared. We got bees. It's going to be Augusta Trational like you've never seen it. And I didn't say Augusta National. I said Augusta Trational. Just remember the number one rule here. All right, if you guys ever come over, which I'll invite you, we're not responsible for broken windows. Yeah, it's okay to talk to yourself. It's just when you respond that you're a problem. But yeah, this is my little world of where I find my peace. I come out here. I've actually started doing a couple putts on this thing because this is new. And they're all downhill, so that's been a challenge. And I like that. I really do. I don't want to change the landscape too much. I like the trees. I'd like to just have a little central green here, kind of like this piece of turf. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's all right. You live on base now. And that's a bad gig. Thank you for your service. I appreciate that. I hope we can diffuse this whole BS with Iran and, we get you home safe and you don't have to go fight some rich white man's war, to be honest. Yeah, you know what's funny about the TikTok though, Brandon? It just doesn't seem to... You gotta really fucking dedicate it and hashtag it. I like the analytics that are provided back on the YouTube. For me, it just seems to work. And I don't know, you ever see a video and you're like, oh, you can just clip somebody's movie and then show a picture of you farting after? I didn't know, how any of that works. I'm not really too well versed in the copyright law. So I'm like, all right. But then I saw the remix button, and that was able to help me take off and get guys like you in the door. And now I'm live, and I got 1,600 subscribers. And I think everybody appreciates this. It's who wouldn't want a sweet backyard to be able to hit golf balls in? I grew up in a yard the size of this mat. That was my backyard. You could go out and let your dog go to the bathroom, and that was it. Now I have all this, so I want to make it wonderful to share with my kids and my friends, and I guess the YouTube world. I really appreciate you guys. Oh, 1 second. Monty, where you going? My freaking dog just chased something off into those woods, and then I had to go yell at him and send him back into the house. Yeah, my daughter, I finally put a golf club in her hand. Wasn't finally, I should say it was the first thing I ever did was put a golf club in her hand because I wish I didn't have to wait till I was a grown man to have one. I played baseball and football growing up, but never picked up a golf club, really. My uncle played it, and I always thought it was for Sally's. Yeah, you know what? And I understand why they do business deals, too, when you play golf, because it's I could see a man crumble and go, if this was what he does under pressure, I don't want to deal with you. Why would I want my money in your hands, and then when the going gets tough, you can't handle it? No, thanks. I hate to end this because I'm having such a good conversation with you guys, but I do this daily. I go live around this time between 4 and 5 o'clock. As the summer goes on, it's all day. Saturdays, I'm always there. Yeah, I always thought it was for fags too. That's what people would say. It's gay, this and that, but it's not. It really is an amazing game. It's just because, I think if you have physicality, you should use it. And I think it's wasted in golf. As a young man, you should be trying everything you can and finding your sport instead of saying, I'm just going to swing a golf club. I get that. But we also grew up in a different time. Back when men could be men, before they could have babies. So it was a different world. But gay, straight, that shit don't fucking matter no more either. I could care less. It's more just about the game of golf really is something to be marveled at. It challenges you mentally, physically. You can't lose to him. You can only beat yourself. Like the real fact about this game, it's like it's the true test of man. It can expose you. It can show your weaknesses really fast. Everything about the game of golf. And like football, I'll get mad at you. Oh, this guy, he got me fucking 62. I'll be watching you and I can come get you the next time I get a chance to. Golf's not like that. You don't get to play 16 again. You go on to 17. You have to leave it behind you. Play the next hole. That's what I like. Like I could do a 6, but I could go birdie the next 2-3 holes and then erase that off my card. It's hard to erase a touchdown I let up because I was struggling to pay attention and they ran a scheme and the kid cooked me. I have to wear that touchdown. If we lose by 1, it's because I didn't defend him. Golf is just such a, I don't know. I never played individual sports, I guess. So like for me, it's just me out there. And then occasional hawk, like killing a rabbit or a deer. There's nothing like this game. Yeah. Fucking get out of the military as soon as you can and find yourself a good civilian gig. I really do appreciate your service, and I'm happy to have a veteran following my channel. Brandon, Jim, and Dana, you guys, we gotta have to like either link up when you're in Massachusetts. Look me up. I don't give a shit. We'll all go out and play. But otherwise, stay tuned. We'll chat more. But I gotta go. We just like buried my grandmother, and I got like a bunch of family at my house. But I needed to come out here and hit some golf balls, so I figured I'd bring you guys with me. Golf Alchemist, I really appreciate you. Look at this thing. It's got a little sticker. That's the microphone. But yeah, thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. You know, you guys got me through a time that you didn't even know you got me through. Just hanging out here, hitting some golf balls, being peaceful, having somebody to talk to that wasn't driving my girlfriend and my family nuts. So thank you so much from one creator to another, from friend to family to what we are here at Golf Alchemist, or just a bunch of fucking degenerates who like the game of golf and want to have a good time. Like to have some pops, family people with daughters, people with kids, sons. We're all just walking each other home. And I hope you guys find my content useful. I hope it makes you laugh. I hope it's not something you take too serious. I just hit golf balls in my backyard and want to turn me and my degenerate friends into like Bob does sports. I got some Joey Cold Cut characters who don't have their teeth either. So I got a lot of stuff in the works for you. The property, the yard, this place is growing and we're going to have a good time. So please check in and I'll talk to you guys again. This was really great. Jim and especially Brandon, shout out you guys. Much love.